Shalom Aleichem, Mishpachim. I'm coming to you with the second Aliyah, the second Torah reading of the Torah portion of Vayeishev. And this time I'm reading from Onkelos on the Torah. All right, so let us begin. I believe it is chapter 37, verse 12 through... Is it 37? Chapter 37, verse 12 through 22, verse 22. Torah up here, Onkelos down here. Let us begin, verse 12. His brothers went to pasture the flock of their father in Shechem. Verse 12. Onkelos, pasture the flock. The Masoretic text contains a dot over each letter of the word et, of the accusative case, so as to indicate that et should be disregarded. The resulting reading is not that the brothers fed the flock, but that they fed themselves on their father's flock. Rashi. Verse 13, Torah. Israel said to Joseph, "Are not your brothers pasturing in Shechem? Come, I will send you to them." He answered him, "Here I am." Verse 14, Torah. He said to him, "Go now, see how your brothers are doing, and how the flock is doing, and bring me back word." He sent him from the plain of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. Verse 14, Onkelos. To Shechem, the brothers pastured their flock far from their father's habitation. Nachmanides. Verse 15, Torah. A man found him. Behold, he was wandering in the field. The man asked him, saying, "What are you seeking?" Verse 15, Onkelos. A man found him. Midrashic literature contends that the man was an angel. He was Gabriel, in the likeness of a man, pseudo-Jonathan, or three angels, Genesis, Rabbah. In contrast, and more pragmatically, Ehrlich speculates that the man was probably Jacob's neighbor. He knew who the brothers were when Joseph asked him where they were, without giving their names. He may have told Jacob that he saw Joseph wandering lost in the field, and this report may have inadvertently convinced Jacob that Joseph was butchered by a wild beast while he was lost. Verse 16, Torah. He replied, "I am seeking my brothers. Tell me now, where are they pasturing?" The man said, They have traveled from here, for I heard that they were saying, 'Let us go to Dothan.' So Joseph went after his brothers and found them in Dothan. Verse 18, Torah. They saw him from afar. Before he approached them, they thought about him to kill him. Verse 18, Onkelos. Thought about him to kill him. The Bible, meaning they not only thought about him, but they conspired. This is about 100 instances in Genesis where our Targumist softens the biblical language to protect and elevate the temperament and moral behavior of Israel's biblical ancestors. Verse 19, Torah. One man said to his brother, "Behold, this dream master approaches." Verse 19, Onkelos. One man said to his brother, Rashi, on chapter 49, verse 5, based on the Midrash Tanchuma, identifies Simeon and Levi as the brothers who were the conspirators against Joseph. Verse 20, Torah. Now, come, let us kill him and throw him into one of the pits. We will say a wild beast devoured him. Then we will see the outcome of his dreams. Verse 20, Onkelos, the outcome of his dreams. Onkelos adds the implied word to scriptures. We will see what will be of his dreams. Genesis, Rabbah, and the Se'adi Agon supply different vocalization to the Hebrew venire, making it venira. The Midrash interprets it sermonically. God comments, "You said, we will see, venire, but I say, I will show you, venira, who will prevail." Verse 21, Torah. Reuven heard it and saved him from their hands. He said, "Let us not kill him." Verse 21, let us not kill him. The Aramaic elucidates the Hebrew idiom. Nakenu nafesh, strike life. Ibn Ezra and Radak say that the Hebrew phrase must be read as if strike were written twice. Strike him of striking a life. Strike him a striking of life. Verse 22. Torah. And Reuben said to them, do not shed blood. Throw him into this pit that is in the wilderness, but lay no hand upon him. His purpose was to save him from their hands, so return him to his father. 22. Unkelos, throw him into this pit. Reuben's purpose was not to harm him, but to rescue him and restore him to his father. Radak and Nachmanides. And that is the second Aliyah in Onkelos, in Torah Vayeishev. And I will read from the Daily Wisdom on the Parshiot from the Lubavitcher Rebbe. We're in the second reading. I just read Genesis chapter 37, verse 12 through 22. I will begin. Perceiving Joseph as a threat to the patriarch's mission, his brothers plotted to eliminate him. At first, they thought to kill him outright, but Reuben, the oldest brother, convinced them to leave him to die in a pit, intending to rescue him alone later. The title of this daily wisdom on the Parshiot is called The Need for Humility. Reuben said to them, do not shed blood. Throw him into this pit. Joseph's brothers studied the Torah and tried to live by it, but their righteous indignation caused them to distort the Torah's teachings. Since they studied the Torah with insufficient humility, they failed to absorb its wisdom properly. Therefore, when it came to their brother Joseph, they applied the Torah's teachings erroneously. Unable to countenance any perspective other than their own, they arrogantly concluded that the Torah required them to kill Joseph. The brothers' lack of humility is alluded to in the phrase that describes the pit into which they chose to throw Joseph. The pit was empty. There was no water in it. Water is a metaphor for the humility required in studying the Torah. As the Talmud states, the Torah is compared to water because, just as water seeks its lowest level, so does the Torah only endure within one who is humble. From this, we see how crucial it is to cultivate humility. Without humility, we run the risk of distorting the Torah's teachings. With it, we are assured that we will interpret them properly. And that is the wisdom on the Parshiot, and that is the Torah of Vayeishev. All right. Boker Tov, have a wonderful day, and Shavua Tov.